It is possible to manually both add or remove data in the master data hierarchy, and both master data and items. So in the hierarchy, for instance, here on my bike shop, you can see mail bikes, and on level 1 as of part of that, I have city bikes, colibri and electric. And I've added 2 items on the top level here, and you can see that because they're fixed, meaning I've added it manually. I also added a city bike here on the second level manually, but they are automatically calculated on the lowest level because this is the data that it fits to, meaning those 3 items are Nexus 7, city bike, mail. And I can add on all levels items. So on my top level, which is the mail level, since bike shop is only a placeholder, it's possible for me to add items in this hierarchy manually, so I can select from all of my mail bikes, adding 1 or several up here. So now I've added 3 bikes on the top level, whereas if I drill down on the next level, my city bike, and I want to add item into this hierarchy, I can only add mail bikes, city bikes in this scenario. So this way it filters more and more the further down I get. If I'm looking down into my 7-gear bike, I will only be able to add the 3 items already here. And likewise on the all levels, of course. But as you can see on my city bike, I only have a 7-gear placeholder because I have no items, which is not 7-gear on a city bike level. But I could also add a master data information anyway. So I could enter city bike. I can select add specification to hierarchy. And I could set for some reason below the city bike, I would like an 8-gear as well. I would like maybe another gear in here, add specification to hierarchy. So I would like a 16-gear as well. And this way I can modify or manipulate my hierarchy manually. So even though I'm recalculating it now, it still displays those 2 empty master data placeholders. So maybe if I create new items and I need to create those master data relations, I will have to add it like this. And likewise, I can select a line and I can remove items again by removing items from hierarchy. And of course also removing my placeholders in here if there's nothing beneath it. So I can remove specifications from hierarchy if it's empty, meaning you cannot remove specification that contains items beneath it. You need to move the items from the master data the master data item relation list first. This way you can manually manipulate your hierarchy.